what um, what I'm talking about is setting up for a successful fall. And this is always my favorite time of year because, as we all know, most of you, I think, Jacqueline, I don't know, Karen, if you've done a fall, Mary Ellen, it might be your first fall, but it's very exciting because we're coming into a busy, busy, busy season, right? But one thing I want to say is don't forget your August. Okay. August is what you do in August is going to give you stuff in September, right? You don't do nothing, you got nothing. And that sucks, right? So, what we want to focus on is that. So, I just want to ask you one thing. Is there one goal? Is there something that you're wanting to make sure you have done in August? Has everybody done a fundraiser?
Can we take half a step back, Mama Mish? I know
Okay.
lots of people know you, but there's potentially people in the
Oh, I'm
recording.
sorry. Oh,
Can you just let us know who you are?
okay. Keep me on cue, okay? Thanks, Jenna. Like I'm not, I just go in and start talking, right? Sorry, and my name is Micheline Millar, and I'm a senior director in Calgary, and I have been doing Pampered Chef now for just a little over 28 years, which has been absolutely fantastic. And like you join, you're nervous as heck. What am I going to do? Can you see the future? Some can, some can't. I didn't. I just wanted, like, my first sentence when I was telling everybody, I hope it don't offend anybody here, is that you got to see this shit. It really works. So I was young then. So that's what I love about Pampered Chef is I know the recipes are going to work. Everything is perfect. The products, they're tested, and the people and the friends. And I know that I can see some of the names on here, and people, Shannon, yay, hi. It's also about the support and the friendships that you gain over the years, right? Like, I don't want to mess any of that up. So that's why I keep going. And I like to party hard, but I like to work hard. And to party hard, you got to work hard. So that's what we do. All right. So let's set up our fall and go back. The sales are strong. You want good sales for that. And there's incentives. Oh, I have to. We were talking about it. Who's going for Savannah? Is there anybody going for Savannah? I see some hands up. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. Whoop, 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 whoop. You got to start now, and set yourself a goal that you have those numbers of new team members, people that you've welcomed to your team by the end of October so that you have time to work with them, right? And then you've got room for more to get more. All right. You don't want to stress out on something like this. But right now we're in the midst of finishing a catalog. So remember I said earlier, you've got to keep your August, keep it going. Last minute, the last summer fling of the catalog. I mean, there's lots of stuff heading out the door. So you want to make sure that you share that. And I think everybody here, hands up, should be having a shared rewards party, right? Right. Never done one? Check with your upline, check with your recruiter. They are happening. And this is where, you want to tell people get the last of what's going. Some is retiring, some's gone forever, some will be back, but we don't know and we can't tell them which ones. So, and we all know it has to do with big T word, tariff. So we've got to work on that. Okay. But let's all do shared rewards for August. That'll get you a jump start and that gives you easy asking to get more bookings into the fall. All right. Because our host benefits, every host from now till the end of December gets a 60% off item. All right. Who wouldn't want an 8-place setting of dishes, right? Who wouldn't want our deluxe stand mixer? The knives, I mean, there's numerous things that we can go and talk about. The cookware, all the big ticket, even the little ones, people are focusing on getting the twist chop. So always ask. So I'm going to use Jenna here, and don't be tough on me, girl. Um, but I'm gonna Jenna, I haven't seen in a while, and she's a strong host, and I'm just gonna go up to her, and these are words you can say, you can change, do it. You have to be comfortable and make it authentic to you. But Jenna, oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long. Hope you're all doing well. But listen, I've got to tell you, I've got like the most amazing new fall catalog coming out. How about you be the first one to show all your family and friends the new products? You will be one of the first in Canada to show them off. How does that sound?
You had me at hello.
Hello. There you go. Awesome. So, I love it. So, but that's the thing. Women love to be the first, right? Come on. We all admit that, right? Hi, Patty. Um, we all love to be first. Naomi, hi, Naomi. You guys come in if you can. I'd love to see your faces. Um, we like to show off the first, have the biggest advantage. You're going to invite them all, and they're going to want to book, right? So you have to start saying that. You need to call your hosts from last fall. Contact. If you've been here for more than a year, you got to write a list down of your hosts from last year. Okay. Now, if you've been doing markets or anything, and yeah, call me in the fall. Okay, not a problem. I will be calling you in the fall. I always like to keep a list. All right. And I'm from old school, 28 years. I still do my lists. Okay. And you need to and I still have a calculator that I bring with me to my shows. So, so that's where you're going to reach and build up. Okay. You're always looking at people. And right now, hey, do you want to have a show? I know we're all going for it online. How many of you do live cooking shows? Can you put in the chat if you do too? I want to see in the chat. If you do live cooking shows, and how many of you do virtual? Okay, most of you. How many only do virtual? Aha, okay, good, good, good. Karen, you too. Okay, so there's quite a few of you, both, or, I've done, 25 years, well, no less than that. You know, I built 22 years or something with live shows, right? And then COVID hit and you learn. So, but these are both that you can offer. Oh, I don't know. Right now we're on holidays. I'm so busy. This is what I'm listening for. And I say, you know what? That's not a problem at all. I would love for you to be one of my first hosts for the new fall catalog. How does that sound? I've got new recipes I'm working on, and I know you're going to love them, and your friends are going to want to see everything and add it to their collections, right? You don't know what you're making yet, but that doesn't matter. You'll figure it out, right? And if it's a virtual, it's the same thing. If you're doing a live demo or a quick demonstration on your um, virtual parties, it's worth it going online and making it. We have to show them how that vacuum works. I mean, that thing is just amazing, right? I thought, oh, what are we going to do here? But have you guys seen the pictures of the vacuum sucking the air out of a baggie? Like, come on, brilliant. Okay, so that's one thing you want to do. Now, the other, building up your fall, markets. And I know a lot of people love markets. They are fantastic. And I think Shannon, I'm sure, Michelle, you guys have things booked already, right? We all know Halima might be able to do a market out east, out in Ottawa. You're in Ottawa, right? Excellent. I'm sorry I won't be able to come in September. When is it? September?
Yeah, September 27th.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. But there again, if you are going to Ottawa, which a lot of people, I hope they do, this Pampered Chef event, you want to tie shows when you get back. This is one big thing I love about holidays and vacationing, but except now we can work right through it, which I've been doing, is running a sale, running a party through. I'm on holidays right now. We can do this anywhere. It doesn't matter. But your, I forget what I was going to say. Where was I going with all of that? I was in markets, right? I'm looking at my notes. But the markets, give them a call, phone around, see if anybody's doing anything. Because, oh, that's what I was doing. Because you want to be able to, when you go back, when let's say you're doing a holiday, come home to shows and get right back into it if you can, whether they're virtual or in-house or a brunch, offer a brunch. Those, I love those. And same with your markets and things. Book them tight and always know, this is one other important thing, is always know when you can work. Okay, I know, I understand the virtual, it's easy, you can, well, it's not easy, you got to check in all the time, but for live, your in-house cooking show, does anybody really want to do more cooking shows, in-house cooking shows? Okay, yeah, I can see everybody's heads going, and the more I keep going like this, the more you're going to agree. So the more you're, yeah, I got you. So that's where you want to know where you can, so you have it all prepped. If you're not ready, you'll be scrambling. If you know and you mark and highlight, this is when mom's working, this is my goal, I'm going to have some live cooking shows, have one at your house. I mean, that's the best, right? If you can, or have somebody else have it for you, and set those up. I need to know how much money I'd like to earn, what I want. Christmas is coming up. That's an expensive time of year. All right. Some bills are coming due and things like that. So you want to do your personal stuff so you know where you're going. Okay. My Pampered Chef income goes towards this budget. Okay. I need this many shows. I remember when we used to book 8 to 10, like 8 makes you great, right? Now you guys are doing, some of you are doing 8, 10 shows a week, if not more. And that's online, right? I think I'd be crawling to my 10th show if I did 10 shows in 1 week, but I have done a lot. I love 2 a day. So even if you can crowd it in, if time's a crunch, especially with children and family commitments, if you can do 2 shows on a Saturday, we all know who does 2 or 3 shows on a Saturday. Her name's Andrea Sale, and some other people here. Who's done 2 shows in 1 day? Right on, Jenna. No, it's so fun because you're just pumped from one and you go to the next. Give yourself a little break and then go to the next one. But you're done. You're done if that's how many shows you want to do. We all like at least 4 to 6 if you can do live shows. I like to do 8, and it's coming up September, October, November, December. December is still a month to do parties. Okay. So we've got no Thanksgiving coming up in October, right? Is it early this year? Can somebody tell me when Thanksgiving is? Anybody? Hi, Wendy.
October 13th.
October 13th. Okay, it's right in the middle of the month then, right? So you've got kind of a split there. So come September, a lot of you have children. You got to get into school. Oh, I'm busy with school. Now's the time coming up. I've got my shared rewards starting the 21st. I know other people do as well. I want to tuck it in and get it right to the end and submit it about the 28th, the 29th. This is the last hurrah. Okay. So make a big deal out of it. And if you want to book your online shows, you can still, what I love, this is another way to have a good September, is the changeover, and hostesses who start a show, they can, up until the 7th, if I'm correct, they get the choice of either or, right? But if I'm correct, it's at 60% off anyways, right? Is the
Yeah,
cook, is the cookware permanently for sale in the catalog? I think,
yep. Cookware
yes,
is permanent. It's just available for hosts in
in
August.
August,
Early
ahead of
access.
time. Yes,
And
thank
then
you.
the
Yeah.
dishware is available for hosts now and won't be available for customers until October.
But for hosts, it's available for September. Right. Okay, that's
August
what,
is what it said so far. I'm not sure about
yeah,
September yet.
it might be. Okay. So again, there's what you can work on, right? And people, if they're having more stuff, oh, I want more stuff, give your hosts a booking credit right now for the fall. Always give them another booking credit. And this is what I say. You say, you're going to be so excited about the new catalog come September. Let's set you up another catalog show online so that you can use up your credits. Because again, September, they're getting another $20 credit, right? That's with the 200? Oh, they could choose. Does everybody know what I mean? The $20 credit, right? Okay, so those can add up, but give them a host credit, booking credit. So then an actual booking credit, because you need a date, you need it done. You can't just pick it. You need a date. And then they can get one at 40 and one at 60. There's another way to get more bookings, okay? You got to give them the offers and don't be afraid to tell them because you don't want anybody saying, well, you didn't tell me. So let them share all of that in there. And what's one, everybody post a comment in the chat. What's one of your favorite new products that's coming out for September? If you've seen them all, like everybody's got their changeover kits, I hope. Okay, are you guys chatting down there? Okay. I can't see everything. Okay,
So
you
can you see
guys
the
can
chat?
see, can you see some stuff there?
Yeah, Shannon's got the microwave lids. A couple of us have the stainless
Mm.
steel. Wendy's got the dishes.
Yeah, excellent, excellent. The
Cinnamon
dishes is,
bread.
what's that?
Cinnamon bread.
Oh yeah, the cinnamon bread, the meatloaf, the cake. I mean, or there was something else that's new also, right?
Couple
And
dips or something, I think.
the new apple flavoring. Oh, please.
The
This
salted
is,
vanilla.
yeah, and who doesn't love the fall that people are going to be racing to Starbucks? We'll have them come racing to Pampered Chef. I mean, there's no reason. It's they're going to get something that they're going to remember forever, right? So get the flavorings out, let them know. And I challenge everybody to go live towards the end of August and talk about what's happening. But you have to be satisfied with your August. But end of August, tell them, I am so excited. I can hardly wait. Here again, some of you know this from me. You are not going to want to miss out, right? You guys have heard this from me. You don't want to miss out. You want to be part of this. Let's get it going, get excited, and tease them with one of the new stuff or a couple, or make a dessert and show them. Like the meatloaf thing is just like that's going to be a nice fall dinner thing, right? That people can easily make. So again, there's more reasons to look at the fall. Write your list down of people that you pop right now. We've got some time left here. Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay. This
We
is
got that.
perfect. Right now, write down at least 4 names of people that are jumping out to you in the fall. Okay. It's hot in here. It's hot. I'm hot. It's hot outside. It's 38. I'm writing my names down.
I just added in the chat too, something that's sort of Mish sparked was the meatloaf and stuff, but like the meal mixes with
That's it.
kids and school activities and all of that busyness season coming up. If you can't think of names, try and find those pockets of people who might want the kids club box, who might need the meal mixes, who might need, you know, to upgrade their kitchen. So back
Mhm.
to basics, like Mish has sort of talked with stuff.
Mhm.
What's your Frank's
Mhm.
list? Go back to that. Who are your friends? Who are your acquaintances? I cannot think of the end. Neighbors, kids, family. I can't spell Frank right this second, but you know what I mean, hopefully. But going back
Friends,
to the basics,
relatives,
there you go.
acquaintances, newbies, uh, kids' parents,
Yeah.
and what's the S? Is it Frank or Frank's?
Spouses,
Is it
friends.
strangers?
Spouses, strangers. No, that's newbies. I don't know.
That's
And
newbies, right.
and but S could be, you know what? Seniors love to get together and they love a little coffee party, and you could make them the coffee cake and serve them the syrup with their tea. If you're able to do it during the day, I love it. Moms are going to be dying to get together. You can be guaranteed. These are things, different things you've got to offer them. Like you could do a online, just on kids snacks, lunches, products that you need in your kitchen for getting them prep, and have the kids cut the carrots and the vegetables for the week and store them in the fridge, get them to do it, and all of that good stuff. But seniors love to get together. The older groups, they haven't seen each other, they're going to want to get together. So always keep your ears open, and virtually too, online, you've got it. You can go online, go live. And when you go live, message me, let me know, message Annie. I went live. I'm talking about the fall. That you got to do towards the end of August, okay? Then when it comes to September and the new, then you're going to go on again. Oh my God, let's wish all the kids a good school year. They're all back. Moms, how are you doing? We need to connect. You're going to need to get together. And this is what you want to do. A lot of people start their shopping, their Christmas shopping now, early. All right. So one, you definitely want to keep your August going. Don't give it up. You can run a shared rewards and be anywhere in the world. Get that set up, or a sale, a mystery. We're all there. Now, here's the other big one that I'm going to, and then I can answer your questions. Freezer meal workshops, if you're into them. All right. This is the time where people are going to want to nest and start filling their freezers full of stuff and getting ready for the long weekend. There's Thanksgiving coming up. And don't forget Thanksgiving. I kind of go all over the board, right? If they want the new roaster and some of the new products for Thanksgiving, they got to order that in September, in the latter part of September, right? Or the first, exactly like October 1st, right? After midnight. So you have lots to share, and that's what I like. Do we want to do it? Some days we don't, some days we do. We need to do it because I know now, you got to know what you want and a goal. Anybody want to share a goal with me, with us, that you're wanting to do for the fall, September, or, yep, Halima? Did you put your hand up or did you just wave? Oh, no. Who wants to share a goal? What do we want to do?
Who wants PC dollars? I'll wave them in front for sharing.
Yeah. Go.
I just wanted to say, sorry, Micheline.
That's okay.
I had shared that in the org page the other day, last week or whatever, about the post that I made. Share a number between 1 and 250. And this is for people that would have excess products on hand. And I had over 200. I'm still getting people commenting a number. I booked 14 parties so far, and it's into October. So I said August, September, October. So I have them spread out, but I would like to have those next 3 months booked
Booked.
solid.
Beautifully.
And
Online, virtual, or in-house?
Mostly virtual. I have a couple that I've booked through
Oh, I
markets that
want
are going to
Karen
be
for
in
party.
person. But what I would really like people to understand is that you really got to make it your own authentic. I just kind of gave the idea, but you really have to, because I had a person that I'd seen that shared that they did this post, and that they had been blessed with a shopping spree. And I'm like, no, that was me. I was blessed with a shopping spree.
That was you.
That was
Yes, you
me.
were.
I was. So anyway, but yeah, but make it your own. Like, take the post and run with it. You never know how it's going to work. I hadn't done one in a while, and I thought I'm just going to go for that and see how it goes. And
Yeah.
it worked really well. So those are just little things that doesn't take much time. And I think it depends on the time of day that you share that too, that it really takes off. Like, I wouldn't share that early in the morning. I think I shared it mid-afternoon maybe. And people seem to see it. And then, of course, as the algorithms, as people are commenting, then everybody else is seeing it. So it was good. It was a good one. So that's one that you can use. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And there's so many opportunities. And if you come up with one, create it, like, do it, and that's the thing. Wedding showers, they're not just in July and August, same sort of thing. You'll put that out there as well, and do the number game one. They're on it, because you see what she did is she didn't say book a party in the next 2-3 weeks. You have 2.5 months that you've given the opportunity. And one thing that doing this business the last 28 years is, if there's a certain date you want to book, kind of book it towards the end. Like give dates. Don't give the date you want to book the first one. Give it like the second or the third date, because then they're gonna, yet it's not going in numbers. Like, I'm free the 10th, 11th, 12th. Go, how about, would you like, say, September 20? I really want to fill up the 18th. September 20th, September 15th, and September 18th. They usually take the third one. Okay. Not everybody likes to take number one or number two or be up at the front of the class. So let's take number three. And it guarantees you bookings. Right? Your parties, so virtual parties, you want this Saturday or 2 weeks from now? I like to book them Saturday to Sunday. There you go. So which Saturday do you want? Doesn't matter. Right? I always tell them, book it. If you run a show during Thanksgiving, just think of all the orders you're going to get. Right? Because they're there. You got them right in your kitchen or somebody else's.
Sorry, Mish. I just wanted to add something as I was reading some of the chat and clearly responding to some of you. But when you're setting these goals, be very specific. Not, I just want people, I just want to sell some kits, I just want to do this. Very specific. Write them out. We've got lots of different things that you can use that Pampered Chef has around writing SMART goals, is what they're called. Specific, measurable, how you hold yourself accountable. Can't spell today. Anyways, they're all relevant and timeline.
Right.
But write them out very, very clear and very specific. Because if you just say some, then you don't know how to check them off or measure yourself or anything like that. So it doesn't matter if it's one, that you want one recruit, or you're going to send 5 messages just to get started. It's the fact that you've set that, you can track it, you can hold yourself accountable, or you can find a buddy who can help hold you accountable to what you've said. But some doesn't mean anything. Hit, miss, maybe get it, maybe not. So yeah, just wanted to add from some of the stuff I saw in there. Be very clear on what it is.
Yeah.
So that you can hit that.
Yeah. And push yourself a little bit. One is awesome. Like if you want to welcome one team member, go for it. And then, okay, you want one, let's go for two. And write them down. This is the time of year I bring out my whiteboard and I put it up on the wall. And so I can see it visually where I want to go. I really would love to earn Savannah. And that's a huge goal. I can see it, I can taste it, I can smell it, I'm visioning it. That's what you've got to do. If you can vision yourself maybe standing under a palm tree or something, looking at some famous historical thing in Savannah, stay focused on that, right? You want to see it. You want to go on your own personal holiday, vision it. These are all important things to helping you build a strong calendar for the fall. And it's one of the funnest times of the year. So take advantage of that, but also know your personal schedule, but do give yourself, it's all our businesses. Write down what you want, when you can work, and share it with your family. This is what I'm doing this year. This is what mommy's doing. If you have children or dates, these are not negotiable. I'm going to be working here because it's going to pay off. And we're going down to the cruises. This is it. We've got 4.5 months left. Already, we're not even in the middle of August. We'll end it next week, but this is now. Yeah, have a holiday, absolutely. But this is what we're going to make of it. I know it. I know it. I know it. And if you're in Calgary, I will be doing meeting at the house. So I'll be back to meetings at the house. Yay.
On record here.
Yeah, it's on record. Yes, guaranteed. Damn it. And if you want to drive in, please do. Fly in, fly over. So I will go from there. Any questions?
Too, I just wanted to add, sorry, is that Stacy, whose house she happens to be at.
Yeah, I'm at her house right now.
She did a power hour training session that I have uploaded to my YouTube channel, which is at the top, pinned at the top of Team Sale. It is an amazing way to sort of break down your day or break down a small amount of time you may have, pockets of your business, like Mish is saying, if you can do it here or setting those boundaries with your family, go take a rewatch or watch it if you haven't seen it. Again, it was Stacy's. It was called Power Hour. It is how to do pockets of your business in 15-minute, half-hour, hour blocks, depending on sort of how much time you have. So please go watch that. It was an amazing one to sort of help you get through sort of not sure what to do, or I only have a couple minutes. What should I do? And instead of scrolling like some of us do, not to name myself, what can you actually do with your business in a sort of a short amount of time if you need it?
Short amount of time. Yep. And I don't know, maybe if anybody's like me, I can work best sometimes under pressure, or if I push myself, procrastinate. Oh, okay, I got to get this all done. And that's when I can do my best. And not all the time, but when there's something I want or something I need, I want a paycheck. I need a paycheck. So put that in there and get it done, and then treat yourself. Please don't forget to treat yourself. That's what this job is about. This is why we do this. It's fun. Treat yourself. Hey, I did this today. I'm going to treat myself, whatever you do. Now, Michelle Vopney, you're here. You said starting in September, ? Where is she?
She's asking if you're doing your home, like your team meetings at home.
Yes, 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 yes. When I get home. I'll be home tomorrow. I fly home tomorrow, so that's good. Okay, any questions, please? I love questions. I'm eating my soup. Oh, that's okay. It better be good soup. Yeah, I hear you guys are getting a lot of rain out there. So any questions? Ask me anything. Do you guys want to know how we had to start when we started Pampered Chef? A long time ago, we had to have 6 bookings in the books. And we had to write them down on the agreement form. Yeah. So that's kind of what I look at every September. I say, okay, this is August going into September. I need 6 parties. That's what's going to help me get off to a great start. Set yourself up with that. Okay, I'm going to look for 6 parties, whatever way you want to do them, and go from there. And that has always changed. I always think of myself as a new, that I've got to get this done. Do I have any bookings on my calendar for September? No, not yet. But it's 2 weeks now. So there's lots of time to start working on it and start building it up, right? Because the first little part, we've got the long weekend, you know, you're going to be hit up with fundraisers, right? Kids coming home with the fundraisers and everything. So there's the school supplies, but there's also wedding showers, as I said earlier, and there's also a lot of moms expecting. And I really, really, really am approaching, if I know people expecting, I would love to help host a party with you, whether it's online or virtual, because there's so many mom-to-be products that they need. Okay? I think all of us could think of one thing right now in the catalog, and you all can't say the vacuum because you can't do that because there's so many others, but there's meal preps, there's easy things. There is another idea where their friends have a Pampered Chef baby shower. I think that's one thing that people need. Absolutely. There's nothing, and people are having babies all the time. They need our products to make their lives easier. They'll thank us, right? Do you remember those squishy things, Shannon, we had that you could put applesauce in for the
Oh, for the
kids?
freezer, the little freezer.
They were teal things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had taken those to England. I'd made food in all of them for my grandson. Those are pretty cool things. Yeah, I did use those a lot. Too bad we don't sell them anymore, but there's lots of other ideas, right? Prep bowls, you name it. They need the twist and chop. Okay, are we over limit?
No, we're never at limit when you're talking. It's all good.
No.
Does anyone have any last minute questions for?
Yes,
Jen has a question.
please.
No,
Please.
it's not a question. It's just something that I noticed tonight, actually. So I had also been looking at when people have their birthdays, and so Micheline Millar has asked for donations to Diabetes Association of Canada.
Mhm.
I kept a list of those for the last couple of months, and I asked people for that. But I also noticed tonight that people are saying, like this girl, two of my friends have donated to the Brain Tumor Foundation of Canada. So I'm like, I just put their names down. I'm going to reach out. Hey, just noticed, because Facebook tells us everything now, right? So they might not know that their names are out there as having contributed, but they are. So I'm going to hit them up and say, look, I'd like to do a fundraiser for me
Yeah,
or for
and
them. So
there again, fundraisers this month double. That's really, really big. And you can carry a fundraiser over into September, so they can take advantage. I wouldn't send in the orders, like let them take advantage of adding. The biggest surprise is you're in fundraisers that there's going to be some more new products coming out, so you could tie the both in, which is lovely. Good idea, Jennifer. Yes, even if it's just, it doesn't matter how much it's for. It's the fact that they're donating, right? That's what's important. And everybody, that's near and dear to a lot of people. Good idea. Yeah. So we've got fundraisers. Let's bring them out, because they're giving you half based on, it's 2 different levels. So yes, fundraisers. I've got one going on right now, which, yeah.
Shannon,
See
I
if
noticed
you,
you off mute. Did you have a question or a comment?
No, sorry, I didn't know I was off mute.
No, I just making sure you weren't trying to say
Yeah.
something before
no,
I
there.
continue going.
There, Naomi, anything? We've got all of it. We're organized. Are we pumped to close out August? Yes. See, I love that energy. I love it. I love it, Naomi. I love it. And let's close it out with a riot and getting ready for the fall. And please never hesitate to contact me or anybody, you know, the questions or how are you doing this? I got myself lined up in some markets that, like, I'm back out again in August. Oh, can you come again twice? Oh, okay. But they're out there. So, you know, Christmas and everything, people are looking for those. And especially in virtual. And never not stop offering fundraisers because they can be done all year, every month.
Mish, what are some tips? So I've got a fundraiser going right now for like a local daycare here in town. And
Mm-hmm.
so she had an open house like at her daycare because she's like a fairly new daycare where she opened it here in town. But I mean, she's been child caring for 20 years now. But she didn't want, or as of now, she doesn't want a group opened yet. So it's like, and she's had obviously nothing come in for sales yet. Like, how do I try and make that better? Like, I
Is
mean,
this a fundraiser?
yeah, so she's promoting the link like on her personal page, promoting the link on her like daycare page. And like I said, I went there and I had a little table set up so people know about it, but yet there's still nothing from it. So like how
What's
do
she
I try and make that
fundraising? What's she fundraising for?
for her daycare? So like, she wants like obviously she wants to get a to take advantage of like that host special, right? So get some things for her kitchen, but then just to get some, you know, a little bit of extra cash from the funds or whatever, right?
Right.
So
So, number one, see if she can, she doesn't want to open a Facebook group.
well, she said she'd think about it, and I'm just like, okay, like, and she knows how it works and all the things, and I'm just like, do I just
Okay.
leave it with that? Like, do I like I
No,
approached her a
no,
couple
you gotta be
times, right? But
no, I'd be a bit more direct. We have 2 weeks left to make your fundraiser the what you want. You've already told me what you want out of it, but right now, the way it's going, that's not gonna happen. I'm here to help you. Let's get a group going right now, but you need to connect with those customers, right? And do they know why she wants that fundraiser? Like, it's their children, they're going to benefit from it, right? So that's where you and her could do a video or post or live or get something out that, and a group, and ask her, you know, like do an interview sort of thing, you know, and talk to her. And this is helping the children. So, and all the moms, you might have to show stuff as well. You're gonna have to get aggressive on that Facebook group. I
well, and I
would.
said like right now I don't have even anybody to reach out to because there's like no group or anything, right? So it's like I'm kind of dead in the water here. But she's like, oh yeah, set me up a fundraiser, and you know we'll leave it open for the month, which is fine. But it's like,
Well, yeah, you can leave it open for the month, but nobody has done it. They don't know about it. I would
right.
get on her. No, here, I've got my template set up. I've got the group ready. Let's get rocking and rolling, because then they're not going to want to do it. And you want to
But
make a successful fundraiser for her.
the way that she has it set up now, it's way more work for her. She's got to do all the legwork. But she creates the party of the Facebook group. I would link it to table, but you create the Facebook group now. It's in your hands to get going.
Yeah, she's not realizing it. She
No.
may be shy. And I would challenge everybody to invite guests and let me know, and your name's going in for a new product. Like, you could just give everybody a meatloaf packet,
Yeah.
right? you want a consumable, but I would do that because I would put every carrot out, because if they do it, great. If they don't, it's not going to cost you. But your job is to give her the best fundraiser. She needs to hand it over to you, and you need to start it. And that's what I would tell her. My goal is to help you with this fundraiser. We need to get it going.
Vanessa, does her day home or daycare have a Facebook group already?
Yes.
Take it over.
Okay.
So like she's posted in there like numerous times since we've opened it up, like that she's got this going on, like the link is accessible. Like I've popped in there, been like, like my contact info, the catalog's in there. And like I said, she shared the same things to her personal profile. It's just that there's still no traction from it, right? And because the page, I'm not sure if it's like a page or if it's a group, and like if you're in there, is it because your kids go there, or do you just want to see like what's going on with her day,
yeah.
right? Like I'm not really sure if her group is like specifically just parents of those kids, or if, I mean, I'm in the group and I don't have kids that go to the daycare, but I mean, I just like to follow along, see how different people run their
You gotta
daycares,
be,
right?
yeah.
Like
I would have them all invite their friends. Let's make it this big and see what she wants. But yeah, you might have to go live, Vanessa. I would stir things up. Just
in
to,
all the fundraisers I've done, I've never really had like a super successful one. So I don't know like what I'm like missing there, but yeah, I've never had one really do well. So
is there an explanation why the fundraiser is being held?
like for this lady or for
Yeah.
me when I've done them before?
No, for her, the daycare. Is there
I
a
mean,
paragraph?
I just think that she's more so looking for like that extra cash in lieu of the rewards to just put towards probably toys and cookware if need be, like for the daycare. Like she started this daycare in like an old church that she had to like basically reno from like the ground up. So I just think that she wants to put some money into it, right? So I mean,
Right,
I'm
and
sure she's
yeah.
got high hopes, but like at this point, like
It's not high hopes, but I
yeah.
think stressing the fact that this is for your children, this is, I'm upgrading, let's make it happen. I would invite outside people to the party, get every mom maybe to invite some friends, things like that. That's about the best, and go live, and
Okay.
yeah, do a giveaway.
I will message her right after this call and be like, hey, and she's a friend of mine too, so I'll be like, hey, we're setting up a group.
yeah,
Like, I
be
feel like
upfront.
it'll work the best. So I'll do this for you. But
Yeah, and then open it up, start inviting a whole bunch of people. We're doing a fundraiser. People like to help out on fundraisers.
If it's a group, Vanessa, like if her page, if it's a business page is one thing, but if it's like a group like our VIP groups per se, I wonder, Jenna, you might be more techie than me. Can you set up an event in a group? No.
Yep.
You can.
Great.
I would be more.
Team Sale is a group. I set up events every single week for it.
See, this is why I love you, friend. I would say set up an event in that group, because then everybody in that group, if she's got 1,800 followers, then 1,800 people are going to get invited to that event. And then
500. 500's max, just as a heads up for everyone, because I set these up all the time. You can only send to 500 people at once. Other people have to invite in order to get the full number out there. But totally agree in that sense, because then you can sit there and post in the event, post all of your pictures for Pampered Chef in that event. And then once the event is expired, so make sure it's long enough. Once it's expired, it kind of disappears from the page. So I love Shannon's suggestion with that. If it's already an existing group, utilize it and the people in there. You can tell people that there's an event created, you're going to share it. People can kind of come and go from it and go like that. So
perfect.
I don't want to cut you off, but I want to cut it off in a sense of being cautious of recording and people trying to
we're done
after the fact and things like that.
Yeah.
And I want to, couple things is thank you so much, Micheline, for sharing your
Hey,
wisdom with
thank
us.
you. Thank
We
you for
appreciate it.
joining in, you guys. Thank you.
And then secondly, thirdly, I don't know how many things I have. There will be a meeting next Monday. I just don't know the topic, so I just haven't created the event yet, but there will be one next Monday, 100%. And because we got 15 people that came on board, and because I always forget to do these after the fact, I actually put everyone's name into my wheel of fun, and I'm going
Yay.
to do a draw for some PC dollars. So sorry, Miss, your name's not on here.
Oh no, let's get this going.
Barb!
Barb, where's Barb? Yay.
So thank you so much for honestly coming on live. It is what makes it the best for any of us that are presenting.
It
I know,
does.
Shannon, I'm not going to pick on you, but you're here. We only had one person show up. Like, it just didn't happen because we don't have those people. So I really do want to say thank you so much for joining live. And if you are watching the replay, #replay. And if I get enough people, I may do a replay draw as well. But they have been a lot less than people joining because you spend the time right now and focus on it. So thank you so much.
And
Miss.
thank you. Thank you, guys. This is so nice. Nice to see you all. I will get a date and I will post that all up. A date for the meeting at the house in person. Okay.
And we will be continuing these Monday meetings. So if you are not in Calgary, we will be continuing these. I will add too, if anyone has topics or things that they want, I will most likely be at the in-person, and we'll try and make sure that a bunch of that material gets incorporated for anyone who is not local. I see Jen putting a heart up. I'm pretty sure you're not flying to Calgary.
Yeah. And some product knowledge, product knowledge.
I wish I
is
was.
good.
I know.
The words, speak from your heart. I didn't know what I was doing when I started this. It's just that if you believe in this, that's all you need. And you wouldn't be here if you didn't. So that's the beauty of all of that. So go and believe, go and make that happen. And we'll be able to celebrate lots and we'll have a great fall. Okay? Hugs, everybody. I hope the weather is good wherever you are, coast to coast. Okay? See you guys.
Bye.